Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really getting into a philosophy that kind of flips a common instinct on its head.
Yeah.
Never chase, replace.
Right. It sounds simple, but it's deep.
Exactly. And this deep dive isn't just about a catchy phrase. We're pulling out the core insights, this transformative mindset that says, look, when something leaves your life, don't run after it.
Instead, you strategically substitute it with something better.
Yeah, something unequivocally better.
Yeah.
We're talking about building, real abundance and self-worth. And it applies everywhere: money, relationships, jobs, friends, even respect. Stick around, because this could really shift how you see things. Okay, so let's unpack this. We've all felt that pull, right? That urge to chase what seems to be slipping away.
Oh, absolutely. It's almost primal.
But this philosophy, it doesn't just question it. It calls chasing a fundamental weakness. It says chasing is scarcity. And it signals you're willing to trade your self-respect. Like you're saying, I need this thing more than I need my self-respect.
Yeah, and what's fascinating there is how it challenges where you place your value. This whole idea insists you are the value.
Right.
Chasing completely contradicts that. You're essentially saying your worth depends on getting this external thing back. It's not just talk either. Think about how chasing makes you compromise, lower your standards.
Yeah.
You give up your own kind of internal power bit by bit.
Like that metaphor in the source.
Yeah.
The king losing his crown.
Exactly. Not because someone took it, but because he chased after something so desperately, he basically gave it away.
Okay, but it's not just diagnosing the problem. It gives a pretty radical solution. Replace. The source has some pretty stark examples.
Yes, they don't pull punches.
Like, she leaves, let her, or they ghost you. Good. Silence makes space for something greater.
That one's powerful.
And this one really hits. They fire you, thank them, now you're free to bid your own table instead of begging for a seat at theirs. That's not passive at all, is it?
Not even close. If you kind of zoom out, it reframes what we usually call loss. It's not really an ending. It's a catalyst.
A catalyst for what, though?
For opportunity. It's a strategic shift. You stop scrambling reactively and start building proactively. The core idea seems to be, when life takes something away, it's maybe less a punishment and more like a test.
A test from the universe.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's asking, okay, are you going to fold? Or are you going to rise up and use that energy to build something even better?
Okay, so building, replacing, with better. What does that actually mean? The source gets specific. Better body, better habits, better circle, better bank account. Seems very practical.
It is practical on one level, but there's clearly a deeper transformation hinted at too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This raises the question of the internal stuff. The philosophy says replace weakness with strength, replace fear with action, and comfort with hunger.
Hunger for what? Improvement.
Exactly. It implies this isn't just wishful thinking. It's about deliberate, consistent effort. Choosing action, especially when it's uncomfortable. It suggests the people who really rise, who don't fold, they're the ones who replace what they lost with something 10x stronger.
Okay, 10x stronger, that sounds huge. Maybe not literally 10 times, but...
Right. It's qualitative. It's about a massive leap. Moving from just reacting, maybe desperately, to proactively mastering yourself, building something that has far more real value to you.
And the result of really internalizing this, it sounds like it leads to a different way of being, like true leadership of your own life. The source paints this picture. A man with options never chases. A man who knows his value never begs. And a man on a mission doesn't slow down to explain his worth. It's about that inner certainty.
Precisely. The core message is just so clear. When you chase, you follow. When you replace, you lead. It's about fundamentally reprogramming your default setting.
Reprogram.
Shifting from panic to power. From being, clingy to being strategic. From just reacting to creating. This mindset isn't just about getting over something. It's about actively, deliberately building what's next. Shaping your future instead of just letting it happen to you.
So the bottom line, the actionable thing is crystal clear. Stop mourning what left. Start building what's next.
Yeah.
And the ultimate goal, like the source says, is to turn around. Replace it with something that makes the loss look laughable. That's a really powerful way to frame it.
It absolutely is. And maybe that's the final thought for everyone listening. Just take a second and consider. What if you really, truly internalize this never chase, replace idea? How could that change your entire reaction to challenges, to setbacks? Imagine actually transforming every loss, every single time something doesn't work out, not into grief or regret, but into a genuine launch pad, a chance to build greater self-worth, achieve real growth. What could you build next?